Hey folks, welcome back to WarThunder. Today we are playing the warrior again because in the next patch it's finally getting its 30mm ammo corrected, and that means that I have to try my hardest to do really well with the crap ammo, so that I can compare to see how much easier it is to do as well once it gets fixed. Pardon me. Just got up. So we're on the big version of Eastern Europe. I spawned north, ran along the northern border of the map, and I'm going to spend most of this game in this tree line along the C row of the map. So first contact, T62. That we heard him shoot, so we've moved in. We're gonna just briefly check around the area before we engage, and it's clear. Stock round. Actually pens his 20mm floor plate to get his engine, which is an incredibly lucky shot. Missed a tank there that was right on the left hand side of the screen, but thankfully it doesn't come back to bite us. Now I set him on fire again there, but I didn't get the X-ray thing pop up. It's weird. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but it makes me wonder whether I could have actually just killed him by going for crew, because maybe it would have killed them, but it wouldn't have shown me that I was getting through. So it makes me think maybe the gun is actually better than I give it credit. It's just that I don't get an X-ray very often. Like right there, I just set him on fire again, so that's 3 fires. First kill. He's probably really mad at me, because I think the worst way to get killed is when someone knocks your engine out when your turret's past an obstacle so you can't return fire, and then they just sit there and keep setting you on fire. If I'd been him, I'd have rather been killed by an ATGM or something. I could probably try to curve it around the corner, but whenever I'm playing the warrior, I like to try and make the cannon work, because it's such a tough thing to do that it's just so satisfying doing well with the 30mm. So I'm in like proper full tryhard mode right now, because in the last game I got everything crew locked, so I bought some backups for the warrior, and the warrior is the only thing that I have to take into this game. I just stopped here at random to listen for an engine noise, and he must not have been listening out for engine noises. I don't know how the hell he didn't hear me. The fact that he just drove out from that single bush. I stopped in exactly the right place at exactly the right time. So now that I've killed 2, and the only logical place that I can be is in this tree line, then I'm kind of getting worried that they're going to come back and try and get me. So right now I'm trying to think strategically. I can use the third person camera to look over bushes and stuff, and I'm getting this feeling that there's an actual tank somewhere near me, and I really don't want to have to deal with that. And there is. I could hear his engine vaguely. So big bush here, I'm just going to sit behind it. There he is, look. Crossing left to right. Wasn't going to risk using the 30mm for that, although with him being that flat on it probably would have worked, but it's one of those situations where it's just not worth the risk. Hear me sighing in the background there. I actually did intend for this to be a live comms game, but it ended up being so intense that I was just concentrating too much to even talk about anything. So I pulled back briefly to have a breather, and then I've pushed right up to get eyes on their spawn. I was sat there for about 4 minutes just observing the kill feed and trying to get some intel on where people were. So that's a ZSU dead. My favourite things to kill with this are ZSU 57s and ZSU 23s. I have no idea what he was doing. I'm happy it killed him in one shot though. when I shot the ground before, it's because I accidentally knocked my bino key, and I wanted to stay in binos and use my binos to slave him on target through the bush, but I ended up clicking off them by accident, which made me shoot because I was holding the fire key to slave my gun to the point of view. But thankfully he was oblivious enough to not hear the shot, see me kill the other guy, or do anything. So worked out pretty well. So we've got two more here. Not sure if they're the two I just killed, but because they might be, I'm playing it safe and pushing into thicker bushes. So the ZSU I know I can kill easily, but if I open fire on him, chances are this T-54 will see me, so I don't want to engage the ZSU until the T-54's been handled. Beautiful thing about being able to spot things and mark them on the map is that you don't have to worry about where they are when you aren't looking at them, because the map tracks them for you, which is just fucking great. Unfortunately the spots don't last forever, but this time we get lucky. Well, I say that right as my ATGM gets eaten by a tree, but you know, we get lucky because the ZSU gets taken out by someone else. T-54's dead. And there goes the ZSU. I actually, my spot ran out on him, and someone else spotted him again, which is why he was still on the map. So we've got another two. One is dead, T-44-100, and then this guy, it's a Kugelblitz, but I thought at first that it was some kind of heavy tank code in bushes. In fairness, a Kugelblitz can still royally fuck me up, but I'm still not sure that's what it is at this point. I really thought that this would deal with him, but it doesn't. I swear that the German, like, wartime SPAs that have 5 crew and are based on the Panzer IV, they just don't seem to die. You can shoot them with anything and they'll just soak it up. So here I was trying to just pick off all of his turret crew, because I knew that his gunner would keep getting replaced, so if I just shot the same place enough times then I should get the kill. But one of my shots ends up going low here, and it actually gets through his side armor at that angle, which I did not ever think in a million years would actually happen. So after that I just keep pegging him until I get his driver, or maybe it was his machine gunner, I don't know, but either way he's dead. That's 6 kills, and I think so far only one of them has been with the ATGMs. So cannon ace, it's going pretty well. So I've been sat here for maybe about 2 minutes, and I've seen the there was a T-62, or somewhat a friendly, died on C. So I asked in chat where the T-62 that killed him was, and he marks C. So this is probably the riskiest part of this whole game, and it's the main reason why I didn't push out of that tree line for the entire match. Now that they're basically down to their, like, dwindling last few players, I feel like I can risk pushing across the open. And the T-62 actually ends up being killed. It was the same guy that I killed right at the start of the game. So I'm thinking, stuck in the open right now, terrible place to be if someone respawns. And he does, in a 906, and he does actually see me. So, as per the rest of this entire match, I feel like visual cover rather than physical cover seems to work really well for light tanks. Generally, I'd prefer to have something solid between me and the enemy, but having stuff that just obscures you helps really well for you can just spot where they are, and ping them on the map, and then it helps you just keep something in between you and them that if it really comes down to it you will be able to open fire through. And if I was in an actual tank, then I would fear light tanks in that sort of situation for exactly that reason. Unfortunately this time I haven't actually managed to mark him on the map because for some reason it wouldn't let me. It makes me think maybe when they have their spawn protection it doesn't let you spot them, because otherwise I really don't know why it didn't work. Starting to get worried that someone else might spawn at their south spawn and get eyes on me across the map, but it seems unlikely. And then I spot something. It just so happens to be him, and he shoots just to confirm my theory. This felt very risky because I've had 906s just bounce shots like this before, but thankfully I managed to kill him. Once these shells get inside the tank, they seem to pass right through the inside of it as if there's nothing there at all, which is really weird considering how much they struggle to actually get through armor in the first place. So that's our 7th kill. Our 6th with the cannon. Or maybe even 7th with the cannon. No, because I got that. God, what did I kill with the ATGM? Oh, the T-55 at the start. 3rd kill was with ATGMs. And then this guy, he just respawned in an IS-1 of all things. And I'm definitely not going to bother trying to kill that with the cannon. So that ended up being game. Let's just skip to the results. Didn't end up needing the backups after all. So just as well I got everything else crew locked. 6 cannon kills, 2 ATGM kills. Imagine how much more I could have got if I'd I mean, I still had 5 or 6 ATGMs left. 13k research, thank you RP cap removal. Although I have every tank in the British tree, so it doesn't actually go towards anything, which is a shame. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave me a like, a comment, check the channel for other stuff if you're interested, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching. Cheers. So I killed that stiff guy 3 times. Oops. Poor guy.